Closing arguments ended about an hour ago in the Lori Vallow Daybell trial. The so-called doomsday mom is accused of conspiring to kill her niece's ex-husband.
Erica Stapleton just got back from the courtroom. All right, what happened in the court today?
Well, guys, we're officially on verdict watch. Of course, the jury got the case within the past hour here, and we're not going to get that verdict tonight because they got home, or they decided that they wanted to take a break for the evening and are expected to resume tomorrow morning. This all comes after the state rested its case in day 5 of Vallow Daybell's latest trial. She's already been convicted in Idaho and Arizona in the deaths of her children and former husband. In this case, Lori Vallow Daybell is accused of conspiring with her brother, Alex Cox, to kill her niece's ex-husband, Brandon Boudreaux. Investigators believe Cox tried to shoot Boudreaux outside his home in Gilbert in October 2019. Vallow Daybell's pleaded not guilty, and she is representing herself. She rested her case this afternoon without calling witnesses or presenting any evidence. Then each side went into closing arguments.
But there is no agreement, no plan, no game. I am no stranger to tragedy. The breaking up of a family is tragedy. On June 25th, 2019, Brandon Boudreaux decided that I was responsible for his family tragedy. And I'm really sorry that he feels that way.
The defendant wants you to think that Brandon has it out for her. She has tried to insinuate that Brandon was involved with working with Detective Pillar for years just to get her. But what you heard was that Brandon has actually been working with law enforcement on multiple investigations, and that in fact Melanie Boudreaux is a subject of multiple investigations.
Now, they just mentioned Melanie Boudreaux, that is Lori Vallow Daybell's niece and the former wife of Brandon Boudreaux. She has not been charged in this case, but we did hear in court again that she is the subject of multiple investigations stemming from all of this, as well as Lori Vallow Daybell, who, again, her backstory not presented to the jurors in full, but you just heard it there, the state on her redirect, or her rebuttal, I should say. So after the jury heard that, they got the case, decided they wanted to leave for the night. And as I said, Troy and Tram, we're expecting them to resume tomorrow morning to continue deliberation.
And from what I remember from the last, so she had the trial up in Idaho. She's had 2 here. This is her second. The last jury here in Arizona didn't deliberate that long, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
No, I believe overall it was about 3 hours total. And what you're referring to, Troy, is the death investigation into her former husband, Charles Vallow. She was convicted in that case. But similar scenario where the jury got the case later in the afternoon, decided to pause for the night, and then picked it back up the next day. So again, having covered these cases for the past 5+ years, I would be surprised if we did not get a verdict at some point tomorrow. So we'll be watching.
All right. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.